Me just kind of slides on screen being like, oh, hey guys. Cool, the sound works. Alright, welcome everyone to a not-so-Sunday Honkai Star Rail stream. For those of you who were here the first time around when Phainon was available, they know that I am a sucker for this man, and the minute he dropped the first time around, pretty much immediately I got up on stream and I was like, hey guys, but what if we pull for a Phainon?
I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost.
So what if we like pull for Phainon, guys? So this might be the stream for the week, because we're kind of running into an issue with the fact that I did 7 hours of content in one bit because I was so hooked on the story. There's kind of nothing left for me to do until the next bit of story or event is dropped. So we were kind of in a rough spot. This might work great because it's always this time of year. I have another thing that I'm going to, not this weekend, but the weekend after. And so we're gonna do our stream early because I'm in the mood to stream today. One, because we're pulling, and two, because we can just do this bit, and that'll be our stream minimum in case I feel like streaming again, for the week. And then next week we might skip so that I can go to the event I'm going to. But we'll see. We are done with Amphorius, like you can't hold that against me. And then we only have those 2 quests left, otherwise I've done all of them, and like I've completed all of the maps, found all the bugs, I even have the achievement for
My
it,
childhood
like...
musings, huh?
We have some text messages, because we are about to pull for Phainon, let's have Phainons, and then we'll pull for him. Partner! Your friend is typing, your friend is typing, your friend is typing. Don't leave me hanging, what is it? What's wrong? Well, I finally got some downtime, but I can't sit still, so I've been trying to keep myself busy. Aglaya, Lady Treeby, they all have their own fields they're dedicated to, so on a whim I wanted to try some different jobs, learn some new abilities, and maybe discover some more hobbies. I've tried being a chef, a locksmith, a haunted house actor, an outfit model, a dromus tamer, an auctioneer, but none of these really felt like the right fit, you know? Got any other suggestions for me, partner? Ooh, let's see. One moment. Alright, sorry about that. Let us say dog trainer. He loved Snowy. Dog trainer, I think you have real talent for it. He's like, me? You've really given me an inspiration. I should think outside the box and take on challenges that will take me to the skies and back, like skydiving, for example. I'm not afraid of heights. I could probably go even higher. Also, how about becoming a pro athlete? Based on my scores, I think I have a bit of a knack for it. That sounds amazing. I'm getting more and more excited just thinking about it. I'm gonna go and try it out right now. See you around. Well, I would say we'll see about that, but we do have guarantee and we're at 70 pity, so it is... I'm pretty confident we will see him. But let's see how much, maybe he'll bless us with a double chance. Alright. E1 Phainon, let's go. 71. Not 71. 72. Oh, hi, Lynx. 73? 74. 75? 76. 77? Hey, there he is. 78. 79. And 80. Ah, no double for us, but guaranteed, so we can't complain. Let us go bask in his glory.
Fate is enough to surpass prophecies.
We love him, Your Honor. Alright, so, next, now that we've used up our guarantee, and I believe that was 3 past it, we are now going to pull 3 times on Miss Cyrene. This will put us at 13. Oh, her light cone and herself. How nice. 23. Oh, that was an action-packed one. We got all 3 in that one. Oh. Shrey, you just joined us for no reason. Alright, and 33 for 33 million cycles. Ah. Darn. Okay, and then after the 3 pulls there, our next 3 was going to be with Mighty, because look at him. How could we not? Alright, 43 for Mighty Moose. Nope. 53 for Mighty Moose. Also a no. Alright, we're starting to get up there. 63 for Mighty Moose. Nope, Mighty Moose, E1. So sad. Alright, and that is for the best girl Cipher. At 63 pity, she should start coming home at this point. No, 70. 73. Okay. 83. We also had to go pretty high for Phainon. Okay, there we go. So this would be 74, I believe. $75, $76, $77. Got links again. We got links in Phainon's one, so maybe it's a good thing. 78. 79. Look at her. 2, 3, 4. And we have Cipher. Oh, that's so exciting. I skipped her first round. Love her now. So let's try and go for that Eidolon. And let me write down that we're at 4 pity, otherwise I will forget. Did that just go? Sorry, that just went down into the depths. It fell off my desk and I had to go get it. Okay, weapon banner, we're at like literally 0, so. 10 pulls. $20 pulls. $30 pulls. $40 pulls. $50 pulls. $60 pulls. Didn't even see what that was. 70 pulls. Okay, okay. They're making us go to the higher side. Alright. This is 61. If we get it, it doesn't matter if they made us go for higher. Okay. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. Yes! And Shrey again. She's been popping up a lot. Alright, now the real question is, do we build some pity and maybe try and pull a little bit for Cyrene some more? Or, because I have all 3 of these guys now. I even have E1 Phainon. Or do I just dump it all in Phainon and see if we can get E2? And let's just dump it in Phainon, it's fine. 14! Why not? Just build pity on Phainon. I won't regret that. 24. And 34. And 44. Ah, curses. Got a lot of Mozza, apparently. Alright, that puts us at 44 for that. Let's go. Look at her. She's so cute. Let us... I have nothing ready for her.
Every shadow on the Yao Qing could be me.
He's so edgy. I love that for him. He's so edgy. Ah, we also finished her off.
Serving under the 10 lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will.
Anyone else? No? How are we doing on the... Surprisingly... I like that it's only the healers. I don't have E6, apparently. Oh yeah, wow, I have almost every single one of the 4 stars maxed out. We're just missing him, Natasha, and Misha. To have them E6'd. Ah. Well. And now we have E1 Phainon. Look at him. Look at him. I love him, Your Honor. This is my current Phainon build, as you can see. I'm trying to get his crit rate up. I love him, Your Honor.
Childhood musings, huh?
Oh,
so naive.
interesting. His animation went between the character screen to this one. Okay, Mighty. Late night dinner, brunch proposal, culinary double symphony, how to make dead things come alive, Adonia cookbook. The unattainable taste buds of Yanis. I want to challenge myself a bit. Want some? Alright. Let's start with Krymnos late night dinner. Although I've tried all the recipes and styles on the menu, Krymnoan cuisine is definitely my specialty. Grilled lizard legs? Seems like you've got us Krymnoans all wrong. Those were just outdated customs that Krymnoans used to test warriors, which I've abolished long ago. Nowadays, Krymnoan cuisine is all about nutritionally balanced and healthy food. It's also absorbed and incorporated the best elements from other cuisines to create something new and improved. Do you have any taste preferences? I'd like some normal food. Sour bean paste with pomegranate honey cake. That's a winning combo anytime. There's a popular saying cast from Krymnos. A soldier who wishes to become a general must first be an excellent chef. So, trust my cooking and combination skills. Bon appetit. Did we just get invited to a date? I'm all there for it, but it's very funny. This man just literally was like, that would be the smoothest way to get someone to go to multiple dates. Just being like, hey, I want to test my cooking prowess. And then just be like, oh yeah, and then now we're just on a date now. Alright, so Don Hung. Kalis, I recorded my sleep quality from sleeping on grass 3 times. I found that compared with other sleeping postures, this one was most restful. The Dromuses recommended it. I have updated the sleeping method in the databank. You can check it out anytime. Where did you say we're sleeping? In the fields, on the grass, anywhere close to the ground. At first it felt unfamiliar, but once I fell asleep I felt nothing and it was very peaceful. I think I understand your confusion. The ability to adapt quickly to this life may be tied to the power of the core flame of the earth. What other habits do you have that we do not know about? Knowing you probably came up with some surprising associations again. I was just thinking, if you can hold other powers, maybe you could just also... I know a lot of people were making jokes that Don Hung is becoming the Avatar because he's gaining different powers as he gains dragon forms, but love that for us, that they have incorporated it into the game. Use ice facial treatment, the ultimate face slimming method. Using your own words, on the journey of the Trailblaze, anything is possible. Do you have any questions? I do have a question. I have a question. Which 3 words can answer all questions? The user is trying to find the universal answer, so I should answer like this. I don't know. Do you have any other questions? Please generate a photo of Professor Anaxagoras. Content: a person's image of Professor Anaxagoras riding a Dromos attacking Castum Kremnos. The user is requesting to generate photos, so I should answer like this: in your dreams. You've reached the current question limit. The daily question segment has ended its testing time now. Why do things existing simultaneously in a superposition state instantly collapse into a single state when measured, and who has the authority to define the boundaries of measurement? Professor, please help me. Have mercy and take away this intelligence system. Triggered Anaxagoras intelligence system keywords. Your friend Anaxagoras is online. It's you. Don't worry, it's just a learning companion AI system up there, so students can get their questions answered in a timely manner. The language style is quite similar to my own, so the feedback has been good. If you have any questions, feel free to consult the other me anytime, anywhere. I love him so much. Guys, look at him. I love him so much. I wish I had this one user. If you have like the Hoyo app installed so that you can do like the daily check-ins or whatever, there was this one person who did a post. It's like, hey guys, is this normal? And then they showed like a 10 pull where they got 3 treebies in one 10 pull, and I'm like, my god, if that's not doctored, if that's just legitimately your luck, I want it so badly. Can I have that? Can I do 1 10 pull on Phainon and get 3 Phainons? To have E4 Phainon. Anyway, so let us get our 2 side missions done, and then I will literally have every single thing in the game done. That has to do with, like, I will just... literally the only thing left is the in-game content, because I have all the side missions done. I have, like... I haven't done Currency Wars for this week, but I've done all the other stuff. I also have not done this yet. I haven't done Pure Fiction yet, but we don't have to do that immediately.
So this was my childhood dream, huh?
Oh my god. Just let me, I need to put them in my mouth. Now that I'm thinking about that, that might be that's a little suspicious to say it that way. I meant like in a chipmunk kind of way, you know, stuff them in my cheeks. It still didn't sound any better. Moving on. Moving on. Let's see. Let us do these little side missions. Okay, so this first side mission was given to us by the poet. She has a love letter for one of the ducks people. I forget his name, Cardamillium or something. And we are to deliver her love letter to him. That is not gonna let me out.
How to become So the drill master who once taught me swordplay is now teaching music theory?
Okay, hand the lever to Apollonesius. Well, there's Brumalis and Frigoris. I don't see him.
I'll write a love-hate relationship between Zagreus and Aha for the next...
Holding leather, you search for Apollonesius in the crowd, and I can't read that. Hey, honored guest, so did you drink to your heart's content at the party? If you're free, why don't you join us? What's that you're holding? Gossip is a constant in human nature. You told the truth about how Virginia asked you to deliver a message to Apollonus. Little Virginia has also worn her heart on her sleeve, even if she's never said it out loud. Is she finally going to make her move? This is so exciting. Once Virginia visited the grove as a diplomatic messenger and witnessed Apollonesius debating against the 4 sages. That time, in a rare display of anger, he declared, "Since you care more about Circe's survival than the world's destiny, I shall destroy their divine form first." He grabbed a sling and lobbed a heavy stone at Circe's divine form, sending the other sages scurrying away in panic. Little Virginia was also scared and didn't dare talk to him for a long time. And after getting to know him, she discovered that Apollonesius was actually an exceptionally gentle fellow. Apollonesius would carefully frame every poem she wrote and give her an encouragement. But he is so warm and friendly to everyone, he's completely clueless. Shippers, leave it to me. To be honest, we can see the tenderness in little Virginia's heart. We just can't reach it. Last month, little Virginia wrote a praise song in ancient Cronoan language for Labanus, and he read it backwards. What are you laughing at, you sky barbarian? She carefully picked out that headscarf for you, and you went and tied it to your staff like a battle flag. Anyway, esteemed guests, I'm really counting on you. Okay. Where is he? This way.
I bet that news has...
What should we do? What should I do? Mr. Kalis, my apologies. I tend to get lost in thought sometimes. Dux, Helcolithist, there's a letter for you. Looking at how this letter is folded, it must be from little Virginia. She must have written another beautiful poem. Apollonesius unfolds the letter and reads it carefully. Thank you for delivering the letter. You silly goose. What? If you don't mind, I'd like to tell you some stories about little Virginia. She's a girl who loves to dress up and write poetry, often discussing fashion with Dux Goldweaver and frequently composing ballads with Dux Fatorium. However, her nature was never accepted since childhood. She feared battles and feared the deafening roars, feared the crisp clang of clashing metal. Those grand poems are just scrap paper for wiping blades in Castrum Crimnos. After being banished from her tribe, little Virginia joined the flame chase journey before she finally found a place to belong. She's a poet like the wind, free to go wherever she wants and linger wherever she pleases. As for me, you should head back. Just tell her I'm still thinking about it, and I'm counting on you. You tell Virginia about Apollonesius' response. She looks a little let down, but quickly cheers up as your consideration when the next entry hour arrives. Apollonesius is missing? Since when? Yes, after Kalis came back from delivering the letter yesterday, I finally decided to gather my courage and tell him face to face. But Apollonesius was nowhere to be found, and I couldn't even reach him through the teleslate. That idiot, did he just run away? The most urgent matter now is to split up and find him. Kalis, I'm terribly sorry, but I'll have to ask for your help with this too. There's a Yanis maze in the ancient ruins below the city, and the last sighting of Apollonesius is recorded around there. Perhaps with your power as a priest of time, we can track down Apollonesius. I'm pretty sure that's not how you say his name, but we're gonna just commit to it because I keep saying it already. An aftermath image, so Apollonesius is definitely here. Let's see where he went next. Where he went next. Oh, it's like we gonna load in. The destiny guiding Yanis maze lies beneath these waters. Oh, is this supposed to like tell you that what a secluded dwelling? Is this a place also known for festivities? Oh, the game is like, oh, just so you know, this area exists. There we go. This path feels familiar. Could destiny itself be guiding me to uncover its mysteries? remember the Library of Philia has records about how to use Yanis's maze. Allow me a moment to recall. Gate of Infinity, please guide me. Where should the floating stone that awakens from dreams go? The maze groans deeply. Easy peasy. The guidance from the gate is the egress of banquets, the border of futility. As expected, Yanis didn't guide me, but rather reinforced the choice I had already made in my heart. No need to hesitate any longer. The egress of banquets and the border of futility. Is he planning to leave Styxia? As a part of the illusion, he'll vanish if he leaves. I must stop him quickly. Looks like Yanis's maze is still operational, but we'll have to come back and explore it another time. Essentially, oh, there's other puzzles to be doing in that area. I had the same feeling back when I first planned to leave the grove, but this time, I can't believe I hesitated for so long after running away. Ah, Mr. Kalis, I knew you'd be the one to find me here. But your reaction reaffirms the truth that Yanis's maze revealed to me. This banquet is but an illusion. I am merely a bubble in this fantasy. Once I leave this place, I will vanish without a trace. It's because I am a sage, the Imperator's advisor, and a flame-chasing chrysosaur. And I indulge in the honey brew. A needle-sharp thought pierced my mind. Could the flame-chase journey really be this perfect? Could a mere banquet truly bear the weight of Anforius' tragic destiny? Once a sage harbors such worries, they can no longer enjoy the banquet and will inevitably embark on a self-destructive path in pursuit of truth. I'm sorry, but it's precisely because I care about them that I must leave this place. As I told you before, Virginia is a poet like the wind, and I am but a stubborn boulder on a cliff. The stubborn boulder remains unmoved by the gentle breeze, for its heart is bound to the world's destiny. Now, the wind has found her place, not just her, but Senecia, Libaeus too. They've all been through so much on this journey. Making this banquet their final destination must be that companion's act of mercy. Yes, since doubts first arose, I've learned far too much. I'm a discordant noise at the party. The worry between my brows steals smiles from those I love, even dragging them away from this beautiful scene. That's why the stubborn boulder of reason must tumble down the cliff. It can't bear to disturb the serene lake surface on the other side, where gentle breezes blow. That's probably the least of our worries. It was meant to be a perfect, endless banquet where no one would cry or grieve, where only honey brew would warm the heart, and only joyous songs would entice the soul. Just like the legendary Era Nova, isn't that right, Hycelins? See you around, Kalis, until we meet again. Just as the Polynesius passed through the Styxia's gate, his entire being dissolved into sea foam and vanished into thin air. Like this, grand revelry was a dream that couldn't bear the weight of a single sobering thought. Polynesius just dissolved into bubbles. How am I going to tell Dux Carminium and the others? Kalis, regarding Polynesius. Sorry, I couldn't find him. No, please. I type rather slowly. What I mean is, we have found Polynesius. You can return to the feast. Polynesius is found? That's impossible. Unless he kind of resets if he... every time he leaves the feast. Kind of deal. Polynesius, where have you been? We've been looking all over for you. Sorry, my head's still a bit woozy. Must have passed out from too much honey brew and dozed off somewhere. Thanks for worrying about me. I heard you went through quite some trouble, Mr. Kalis. Please allow me to offer you my sincere apologies. Of course I'm fine. I'd love to keep enjoying this banquet with everyone. Polynesius, don't forget to apologize to little Virginia, too. She thought you went missing because you didn't know how to face her and has been blaming herself for quite a while. Little Virginia, I'm not blaming myself, and Polynesius doesn't need to apologize. It's just that I wanted to try again with everyone here as witness. Polynesius, please allow me to recite a poem of praise for you. This is a poem that I've kept buried deep in my heart for so long. Virginia closes her eyes and remains focused for a while. When she opens her eyes again, her demeanor is completely changed. The shadow of a tree frames the sage's back, like a boulder bearing the rings of time. The bird's song is a whisper of wind through the forest. His weight presses down on the bird's wing and the stirring. Why is it going so fast? Like, it's not even on auto or anything. Little Virginia, for a long time I prided myself on my subtle and restrained rationality. But I've always wanted to tell you, you look beautiful when you recite poetry. I've dreamed that when we reach the new world, we'll stand side by side. Why do we always have to wait? We're all here, you, me, everyone. This is clearly our new world. I'm sorry, Polynesius. I got a bit carried away. No, little Virginia, you're right. This is the new world. What I mean is, maybe it's time to face and embrace that passionate soul of yours. Are the shippers going to win? Not the one person claps and then everybody claps. Oh my god. Congratulations, little Virginia. It wasn't easy getting through that thick skull. I should congratulate you two. How heartwarming. Skyfolk swear words. Congrats! Thank you, everyone. Thank you all. Thank you. Congratulations, my friends. Hello, Grey Fry. A feast, you see, is like waves and undercurrents woven from the ocean currents of our souls. What we're witnessing right now is an exceptionally pure and beautiful whitecap, don't you think? I didn't deliberately do anything. In Styxia, where eternal song resounds, Faguza's divine power fulfills all wishes. A Polynesius burdened by the world's destiny is forever plagued by doubts, destined to leave the banquet and dissolve into a bubble of foam. And Virginia would only share her romance with her beloved, even knowing they were only an illusion born of her memories. Her resolve would not waver in the slightest. Seems you haven't noticed the undercurrents beneath those waves, Greyfry. Go see the border of this illusionary banquet where stones hang suspended and gentle winds cease. See my companions in their truest forms. Perhaps then you'll better understand what these banquets mean to me, to them, and to this world. I can't believe I hesitated for so long about leaving. Farewell, my friends. May you forever enjoy this endless banquet. That's the 142nd time. Dear Polynesius, this is the 142nd time you've carried that worried look, leaving Styxia and our banquet behind. And tomorrow you'll be by my side again. Your face will be filled with kindness then, like a gentle stone statue. I not only witnessed it, I cried and tried to stop you, but you would always leave without hesitation in the end. Whether storming out of the grove in anger or leading the charge against ocean, you always see yourself as an immovable boulder, trying to hold the world's destiny in balance. That's who you are, dear Polynesius, even though we're now just bubbles in an illusion. You haven't changed, and neither will I. I don't care if we're bubbles or ocean currents, reality or illusion. All I know is that I've made up my mind to recite that love poem for you 100 times, 1,000 times, to express that romance that deserves its response. We'll sleep side by side for the first time and countless times again after, and never have to wake up from this dream again. Romantic utopia. That's something. Definitely hits that romantic tragedy kind of situation. Okay, so we were just handed a bottle of honey brew. Greetings, what can I help you with? Oh, my apologies. We haven't had outsiders join our celebrations in ages. I forgot you're from beyond the sky. Allow me to introduce the harvest zone for our honey brew. Before everything changed, Styxians and all people of Amphorius drank brews made from these fruits, blessed by the divine power of the Chalice of Plenty. What you walked across was Faguza's altar. By personally stepping on the grapes, the journey you took to get here will be instantly turned into a bottle of exclusive soul brew. One sip is supposed to calm troubled hearts and restore smiles, no matter how long they've been without joy. Or that's how it used to be, at least. Well, have you tried it yet? To be honest, with Fagusa gone, the altar's powers diminished significantly. Now our exclusive soul brew tastes like nothing but water with barely a whisper of honey brew fragrance. Good idea, but the guests only started complaining recently, and Lady Hycelines has been absent for quite a while. So, I was hoping maybe you could? I have no idea where Hycelines is. Right, of course. Actually, I had something different in mind. Our best option now might be to seek Lady Nereides. She was Lady Hyceline's personal assistant and currently the only ocean priest remaining. Perhaps she can channel Lady Hyceline's power to help us. Many thanks. I'll have your payment ready when you return. For the sake of bringing this unique experience back to our revelry, we're counting on you, great deliverer. Where are we going? Okay, so it is... Oh, she's in this map. Okay. Oh wait, I always forget how to get down there. There's literally a door down there, but I always forget that it's there. That was actually the hardest one of the nymphs to find on this map. I was like, where is it? And it's even with the bubble being like, oh, it's right here. I always forget that this exists, this little like bit, and it was like right here.
I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost.
Whoa, what a huge sea slug. Well, aren't you a cute one? Do you need something, little ocean sprite? Care for a sip of my honey brew? The ocean? Wait, are you the one Lady Hycelines has been waiting for? You quickly explained why you were here. There. Oh my, has it been that long already? With all this never-ending revelry, I've almost forgotten what I'm supposed to do. Except, one thing I'll never forget is Lady Hyceline's last task for me. Enjoy and continue this revelry. Now, Great Deliverer, would you kindly escort me there? It's been a while since we've seen you sober, Lady Nereides. Well then, I've been briefed. I'll see what I can do. O embodiment of the shimmering tides, hear my call. The world falls silent for your sacred song. Bless this gathering with cups that never run dry. It feels not entirely certain. Great Deliverer, could you give it a taste for me? Do I have to, like, actually be myself to get this to work? Oh, hey! I have, like, doodad. Did Phainon not have... Oh, okay, I was supposed to be like, did Phainon not have steps? But he does. Well, I'm stepping on it. What am I not doing? There we go. Glimmering streaks of purple liquid swirled through the air and flowed into the vessel in waiting. A flask of honey brew, now sealed and ready. Same as before, it's just water. I suspected as much. Faguza's authority entirely faded away. The ocean's rituals alone cannot restore even the slightest bit of it now. Let's try something else. I'll try to recreate the flavor by building a new altar, but before that, I need to figure out how it actually works. No need for that. With the Great Deliverer here, we have a better option. Let's directly tap into the fallen Titan's memories instead. I'll need your help, Great Deliverer. There's a certain sadness in knowing you'll likely the last to ever wield Orynyx's miracle. That memory speaks to you like greeting an old friend, probably because you've rewound them once already. Well, our reverie is at its height, but too many have passed on the honey brew. What should I do? Can't exactly force them to drink it, or can I? No, wait, I've got a better idea. I'll harvest their deepest desires for my brew, spinning memories into liquid joy. Behold my genius. That's it, my lovelies. Step in and crush your desires deep into the basin. After all, no one ever turns down a sip of their own deepest longing. Honey brews for every palate, each bottle filled with different desires. That's the divine work of Faguza is most well known for. Sadly, peering into hearts and minds isn't part of Lady Hyceline's authority. Echoes of memories may fade to oblivion, but the people in them never lose their shape. Lady Hyceline spoke these words to me during a rare lucid moment a century past. I see it clearly now. My deepest thanks, Great Deliverer. Now I know how to recreate the flavor. Let's head back to the Harvest Zone. I'll need your help one more time. Lady Nereides, you look like you've figured something out. You could say that. Step back. You don't want to get pulled into an ocean current. Oh, embodiment of the shimmering tides, hear my call. Turn these memories into honey brew and bless this gathering with cups that never run dry. The brew glimmers faintly, sprinkled with twinkling specks. Great Deliverer, if you would. The glimmering streaks of purple liquid swirled through the air and flowed into a vessel in waiting. A flask of honey brew, now sealed and ready. Silky consistency, floral fragrance, water elements. Is this actually honey brew? No, wait, this taste seems familiar, like you've had it somewhere. Oh, blessed by Lady Hyceline's, we've done it, Great Deliverer. Lady Hyceline somehow knows that this is the drink you've become most familiar with since arriving in Euphorius. Despite never gracing a revelry, she possesses an intimate knowledge of every person in this city-state. So in this illusions, everyone tastes the drink exactly what their souls have brewed. Moments later. Oh yes, this is definitely it. The exclusive soul brew that I've been craving for 15 years is finally back. The flavor isn't quite what I remember, but honestly, that doesn't matter. This new bottle is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, our doors are officially reopened, all thanks to our priest who prayed for Lady Hyceline's blessing. Fantastic! A taste lost for 1,000 years, now ours to enjoy again. Great deliverer, Lady Nerides, your help has been absolutely invaluable to us. We cannot thank you enough. If you ever return with friends, do stop by our harvest zone. Our revelry has room for anyone who enjoys honey brew. I've got to run now, business calls. Please make yourselves at home and feel free to look around. Great deliverer, I have a special item that belongs in your hands. The last bottle in Alvin-Forius, a pure brew of the ocean, bearing the inscription, "Take the feast to tomorrow." It is, quite simply, priceless. Lady Hyceline's personally created and sealed it, long before anyone has ever heard that ancient ballad. She left just one request, that the bottle find its way to the person she's been waiting for. She gathered us around her, yet never escaped her solitude. Now that you're here, perhaps that will change. Tell me, great deliverer, is the soul brew we make today still faithful to what it once was? So that's what you think. Still, no opinion is truly wrong here. After all, what carries the revelry forward isn't the honey brew itself, but the stories it holds. Next time, let's share a cup together, great deliverer. The soul brew has returned. Make the most of the one and only chance. Let a friend from Euphorius try it, and maybe... Interesting. Okay, so complete the repair assignments in the brewery district of the Warbling Shores of Styxia, and bear witness to the ill-fated love story of Virginia, the Dux Carminium, and Apollonesius, the Dux Helcolithius. Well, as you all can see now, I have no more side quests. All of the maps are at 100%. I'm fully done with the main story quests, and I have all of the things done. So, huzzah? Question mark? We made it, I guess. I was just investing in another Locha. But that's just me personally. So yeah. There's really not anything else to do, like content-wise. So, I guess we'll call it there. Thank you all for popping in. I really was feeling in the mood, 1, to play, and 2, because I was like, I really want to pull for some characters. And we did. We got E1 Phainon with our guarantee, and we also got Cipher, which is very exciting. And then we are currently at 44 pity. We might do a couple more pulls because I would really love to have E2 Phainon, in fact, because I've heard E2 Phainon is really good. Or if I lose the 50-50, that just means I'm guaranteed for the next character I want. So really it's a win-win either way for me. I don't know, I'm just in the mood to pull. Let's just use up all our pulls. Ah. Oh well. But yeah, so that puts us at 48. kind of like sneaking my way back up to an even 50, or an even number. But yeah, so I will see you all next time. It may not be next week, depending on how busy I am over that weekend. So it might be the week after, so like the second week of December. But I will see you all soon. Very excited, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week. For those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, that you have a great Thanksgiving. For those of you who don't, I hope you still have a good day, good week, and some good food. And some good sleep, as always. Goodbye, everyone.